And if you are happy that today is Friday and you have made some money, type 2 and 3. Leader Oshra. Money is crying in our account. Money is crying. Amazing, 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 amazing. Oh my God. Forex traders, FXA, he's happy and he has made money. Oh, this person say 10,000, I mean 100,000. Oh my God, that's good. So tonight is and I was going to ask, so how many of us have been enjoying this section since we got started? If you have been enjoying this section, you have been enjoying, at least you have been learning one thing, you have been getting some values. Type value in the chat box, let me know through whether I'm communicating with some people. Oh, you are highly welcome, Dr. Oluwatose Ogidigbe. You're highly welcome. So type some value if you have been getting some value since you have been attending this Friday section, because this Friday section is very powerful. Me, I've been enjoying it myself. Oh, thank you, my leader. Amazing, 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 amazing. Okay. Oh, thank you, my Leo. Thank you, Doc. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I believe Doc is applying it in his doctorate, in his field, or in his field and his endeavor. So tonight we are going to be talking on. We have been, since we got started. We talk about why leadership matters. We say leadership is the fuel for team growth. People don't follow system; they follow leaders. We talk about influence. We talk about also vision. Oh, we say vision is being able to see far than your eyes can behold. Vision is being able to know that if the market is down now, the market will be up, so that you can position yourself for what is coming. Oh my God. The market. I know one thing I like about the market is that the market is always giving an opportunity for you to position yourself. The only time people don't position themselves is when they don't see what is coming. Some of them, instead of you buying your more good asset, buying more of the deep, you are crying and say, hey, the market is down, no, the market is down. No. Instead of you saying, I want to buy more so that when the market rises, I'm going to get more money. That's vision. So we talk about character. We say character is very, very important for you to be a good leader, for you to be a team builder, for you to be able to, for people to be able to trust you. You have to be also be consistent with what you are doing. It's not that you post today, you don't post tomorrow, next tomorrow you don't talk about it, next day. You have to be consistent with it. You have to follow up your team members. You have to follow up your prospect. It is part of character. And then we also talk about capacity building. We talk about you must be able to learn. You must equip yourself with knowledge. You must equip yourself with information. You must learn to come to Zoom sections, because so you can learn. We provide Zoom sections from Monday to Friday. We talk about that's capacity building. And then not just learning, you must also teach the people that you are bringing into the system, that you are also that behind you, how to be able to give instruction to the robot, how to be able to trade this amazing financial market. So we also talk about connect. So today we're going to be talking about connections. We're going to be talking about example. And one of the things I want to talk about connection is that the foundation of influence is that if you have your book, your bio, you can write. Yeah. Now, the foundation of influence is that you cannot lead people unless you value them. You cannot lead people unless you value them. You can write it in your diary. You cannot lead people unless you value them. John C. Maxwell said, "You cannot lead people except you value." So one of the things is that you have to build strong relationship with your team if you must lead them effectively. You must follow up and stay visible. People don't follow people. Do you know that people don't follow a position? They follow a person that connects with them. Yeah, they follow a person that connects with them. And that is why true leadership is not about position. True leadership is about service. It's about connection, connection, connection. As a leader, as a team builder, as a financial leader, you must have the connection with the people. You must be able to connect with people. Just as I've said, people don't follow position, they follow a person that they can connect with. How many have seen this kind of thing? Then you are in a team or something like that, and the leader of the team is saying you should do this, and you have a friend who is in the also in the team with you, but you want if your friend say you should do it before even the leader says you have done it. Why? Because you have more connection than the leader that that person has more connection. The person is not the leader, but that person that is close to you has more connection than the leader. Now, why is this? Why is this? Is because sometimes leaders don't feel they should talk to the people, or they should have a relationship with the people, or they should have connection with people. As team builders, wherever you find yourself. Now, amazing is, let me say this. Some people may be saying, I'm not a leader, I only have one prospect, or as far you have an activated RoyalQ account, as far you have a vision for yourself, as far you have a goal of becoming financially free, you are a leader. You take it from me or you leave it. That is it. So connection build trust, and trust build teams. Once you have the right connection, the team begin to trust you. And once the team begin to trust you, you begin to build a robust team. Because why? They can trust you, they can believe you. Can you see how connections leads to team building? Now, let me say this, which is very, very important, because if your team members cannot trust you, then you'll be having problem in building a big team. Because why? They are scared of you, because now one of the things they're looking at, if I tell somebody about this opportunity, how is this person going to get started? And if I don't have the time to even get the person started, who do I hand over the person to? So they are scared. This my leader. We look like, say, this person where I believe I not trust her. Then you can see conflict, and because of that conflict, you cannot build a team. Because sometimes some people, they have connection, they have influence in their area of field or in their specialization, but they needed a leader they can trust. That what they just do is to tell people about this opportunity, and they hand over the person to you, and then you take it from there. But if they cannot trust you as a team builder, they cannot trust you as a financial leader, they cannot trust you as an individual, then you see you're going to lose the opportunity. So people have to be able to trust you. Great leaders invest emotionally, spiritually, and mentally in their team. That's how great leaders lead. Great leaders. And I believe strongly that every one of us on this call is because we want to be, if we are not, it's because we want to be more of a great leader and a strong leader. And that is why we are on this call. If I'm right, please type I'm on board. Can type it on the chat, or just type 3 so that it will not be too much. So, what am I trying to say in excess is we must invest emotionally, spiritually, and mentally in our team. Be present. You have to listen attentively. Celebrate your small wins. That's how you connect. Be present. Some leaders now, some people have some people, some members now, they are in they are, some of them are back from work, some of them have, but they are not here. Or you are prospecting somebody, you that is prospecting, you are not even always in the business. You don't even know what the business is all about, and you are prospecting. So you have to be able to be present. That's number one. You have to learn to listen attentively. You have to learn to celebrate your small wins. Excited when you tell one person the person gets started. It's a small win. Celebrate it. Without connection, there is no retention. And if they don't feel you, they cannot follow you. Let me recap. Without connection, there is no retention. If they don't feel you, they will never follow you. So do you know people want to connect with people want to follow who they are connected with. They want to follow who they are connected with, not just any kind of person. And that, let me give you this top secret. Let me tell you very, very well how easy for you to build a team. Now, let me tell you this is because every person, if you have a good connection, every of your team member has at least 5 person that they can share RoyalQ with, and they'll get started on the go. Why? How? Now, let me say this. How and why is that every person has somebody who believes in them and they believe in them, and they also that person believes in them, and that person trusts them, that if they say anything they will go with it. So imagine you getting started with one person, and this person has 5 people, and you say tell these 5 people because he can trust you. Then what happened? You have more members. Can you see that? Can you see how? Because why? You have been able to feel. Let me tell you this. Don't just register people and get people started on the business and just leave them. No. Learn to connect with them. Connect with your team members. Connect with them. Connect with them. Everyone has a potential that you don't know about. Some people have links that you don't know about. Just one person. One person can be the person who will open all the doors for you. All the doors, they will unlock it. Bah, bah, bah. Because you don't know what that one person who he knows. Who he knows. You don't know the person. So, but if you are not connected with that person, how will you be able to unlock that? Because the person will just because and then he just immediately go ahead and start sharing all the lines or the people he knows to you. No, no. You have to first of all connect with them. You have to know their mind. You have to be able to listen to them. That's how you grow. That's how you build team. That's how you build team. Your life is your loudest message. The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life without a purpose. That's said by Dr. Miles Moron. You must first become what you want your team to become. Now, please, I don't know, Lydia Ocean, somebody's Booker is writing on my screen. Mr. Booker, you're writing on my screen. I don't know if they can stop that, please. Thank you. We must also encourage and correct with love. Very, very important. I've noticed this personally, and I know other leaders has also noticed it personally, that some team members or some new people or some new leaders who are getting on board, some of them sometimes they really go astray. Sometimes you tell a team member, please, so do not trade more than 2 coins. So the person say, okay, I've heard you, no problem. By the time you call him next, he's already trading 5 coins. He's already trading 5 coins, and you're like, why? Why I told you shouldn't trade 5 coins. You shouldn't trade more than 2 coins. Yeah, I saw the signals and they were good, and I entered them. If you enter them, we must learn to correct with love. Now, let me say this: whatever we want our team to look like, we must be the number one person that is prioritizing it. We must be that number one person that is whatever you want your team to do. So if you want your team to be consistent with Zoom section, then you have to be available. You have to always show up for Zoom section. Some people think it's every time we want to be in Zoom as leaders. No, 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 no. But we have to show up because our team will look at us. What we do is what they will do. If we take the business serious, they will take the business serious. If we take the business with levity hand, they will take the business with levity hand. If we take the business with less care, then they will take it with less care. But if we put in more interest, we put in more energy, once they see it, they will say, truly, this is what my leader is doing, then I must do it. Now, not everybody will want to do, not everybody will want to do exactly what you are doing, but they will know that truly this person is serious with this. And once they see it, they will also be serious with it. So we must be the number one person that advertise what we want our team to look like. No one can do it for us. We have to be the person. Every one of us is a team leader. Every one of us. So, what do you want the people who are coming after you to look like? Is what you should always display. Live the life, live values, discipline, consistency, faith, and financial integrity. And by doing those things, you cannot have, but keep having a bigger thing. Somebody said, do not tell people to build, show them how to build. And this is what exactly we are doing as a team. We are not just saying go and build, go and build. No, no, no. We are showing you how to build. How to build. On Wednesday, we have our compensation plan. where we teach people how to be able to connect with other people, how to be able to make use of your smartphone, how to be able to reach out to more audience. That's what we do on Wednesday. So we're not just telling you, come and build, come and build. No, we're also teaching you how to build. People do people do what people see. Your actions always speak louder than your voice. Somebody said the thing, and my dad said the thing. He said it is foolishness to expect a future you are not preparing for. So whatever you are expecting, then you have to prepare for it as a leader, as an individual. Now, the next slide talks about example. Your team does what you do, not what you say. Be active, be seen, be consistent. Be active, be seen, be consistent. Model the habits you want to see. Now, let me say this because I've had a lot of people say it, and I keep saying it is leadership has nothing to do with your title. Leadership has nothing to do with your position. No, or the flowchart or the candlestick. Leadership has nothing to do. It's about one life influencing other people. That is exactly it. That is exactly it. Now, one of my definition I always use for my leadership is this: leadership is the capacity to influence others through inspiration, not manipulation. Leadership is the capacity to influence others through inspiration, not manipulation. So you got started, and I've told you, I said it earlier. I said, everyone, as far you have a RoyalQ robot, you are a leader. Number one. Number two, as far you are preparing to be financially free, you are a leader. Number three, as far you have a vision of where you are going to, you are a leader. So it has nothing to do whether you have one team, one prospect, or two team members, or three team members, or you are in V1, or you are in V2, or you are in V3. Thank God for those positions, but thank God more for you being able to influence others. So that is it. So that is why I want every one of us to put all hands on deck. Don't leave it for some few people and say, I'm not in V2 yet, or I'm not in V3 yet, or that's why I'm not doing this, that's why I'm not doing that. Some of you here, you have a lot of potentials. You know what we can do that, we can grow this team, but you are not giving it to us, you are not suggesting it to us. You are thinking, oh, let the leaders do it. Meanwhile, you too are a leader. You are pointing to us. You are but forgetting that the fall is back to you. Now, let me explain that. When you point your five fingers, you point one to somebody and say, you. How many is coming back? How many is going to you? If you say you, three is back to you. Three is back to you. That means, so it's not that person, is you. So when you say leader is not doing that, leader is not, what are you doing too? What are you doing too? Okay, maybe let's agree you say you are a team, you are a follower, you are a team member. Every leader need a good team member, and every team member need a good leader. So all of us has a role to play. All of us has a role to play. So don't leave it for some few people. It's I said it, I always want to say this. Teamwork is what makes the dream work. Without teamwork, there is less you can do. Less you can do. You can't do everything yourself. If not, you just die. You get exhausted, you just get burn out. Because why? You can't do everything. Imagine if it's the judge that is doing this today's talk again. He will do tomorrow, he will do next tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll just give him time. He's gonna get exhausted. Or leader Oshuari that is doing everything should get tired. So some of you can take this section I'm thinking, why don't you open up and say, sir, I would like to take some parts. Some of you are good in technical analysis. Some of you are good in compensation plan. Some of you are good in that area, that area, that area. Some of you itself can even go live on radio to talk about this amazing opportunity. But you're not doing it yet. You're saying, I'm not a leader, I'm not a leader. And that's why you are not yet a leader, because you have refused to do what a leader needs to do. So I'm encouraging you, take responsibility into your hands. Influence is built when your life start producing results financially, strategically, and spiritually. You don't need to have it all together to lead. You just need to start growing and bring others along. That's all you need. You don't need to be in V2. You don't need to. You start where you are. Everyone that has done amazing work in any business, in RoyalQ, in life, in any endeavor, they started where they are. Your future is not ahead of you. Your future is trapped inside of you. Your success is not in another man's place. Your success is where you are, right in that environment, right in that place where you are, right in that your office, right in that your neighborhood. That's where it is. It's not far away from you. So why are you looking? Why are you going to Sokoto when the thing you're looking for is around you? I always like to say this: the future of a tree is not ahead of the tree. The future of a tree is inside the tree. You will never see a mango tree going to look for its future and say, you see, I'm just growing because I'm growing now. I'm going to go and look for some chlorophyll in this next community. I'm going to go and look for chlorophyll in that place. Or I'm going to go and look for my next growth in the next environment. No, the future of the tree, it's inside the tree. What the tree needs to do is to stay consistent, stay committed, be there despite the challenges, and at what when it's time it's going to yield fruit. That's exactly how we are. Our future is not ahead of us in this business. Our future is transient. All you just need to do is to stay humble, stay consistent, keep working hard, keep telling people about this amazing opportunity, keep sharing it. If they say yes, good. If you don't say yes, amazing. Don't be attached with the results. Be detached yourself. Your own is to share the opportunity. It's not your own to keep saying come and do by force by fire. If you need to do by force by fire, no problem. But that's not your duty. Share the opportunity. Share it. Share it. And let it come from an angle of love. Focus less on controlling people and more on inspiring growth in people. So let it be more of growth than controlling people. I personally, I don't like control. No, 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 no. You grow people, you inspire them. As leaders, as team members, we must learn to inspire our team members. And that is why this section is very important. We must learn to inspire them. Inspire them. And once you keep inspiring them, you they do not have an option but to grow. Sometimes they will not do exactly what you say, but you still need to keep inspiring them. Keep talking to them. I know as leaders sometimes you get upset, but never stop. Keep inspiring them. And someday they will become that thing you want them to be. Leadership is stewardship. Leadership is service. I love what one of my team members said during the week. He said, the leaders are amazing leaders. I say they do much, but what they get is not equivalent to what they are doing. That is service. That is what service. You can always tell when a leader is doing something because of what he's getting, or when he's doing something because of service. You can always tell. I can tell you leaders that are here that are doing it for service, not because of what they want to get. Thank God for what they want to get, but thank God more for service, stewardship, servicing others. There are many people in this our team. Eh? Other people doesn't concern them. It's only what they can get they are looking after. That's not how you build a good team. That's not how you build a good team. A good team must grow together. It must not just be what I want to get. No, it must be what can we achieve together? What can we achieve together? How can we better the life of people? How can people make more money better? How? And once you do that, there I believe and I know there's something once everybody in this call has that can better the growth of this team. I am aware and I know that. But how many of us are ready to release them? How many of us are ready to say, I can do this thing very well? Why don't you handle this part to me? I will take care of it. That's how you build a good team. So, our role as a leader in financial growth is to educate, equip, and empower. And that is what we are doing every day. I'm excited about that because we do not just leave people, we do not just get people started and leave them. No, we don't do that here. We educate them, we equip you. That's why we have technical analysis classes every Monday and every Thursday, every Thursday. Why? Because we are not just getting you started alone and just leaving you and keep you to an isolated place where only you is just dreaming on your own. No, we educate you, we equip you so that you can become that person that you want to become. And I see you that you are bridging the bridge of poverty to abundance, from confusion to clarity. So this leads to my next slide that talks about common mistakes leadership common leadership mistake is disappearing after sign up, leading with ego instead of purpose, neglecting personal growth. These are the common things a lot of leaders make. Some people get people started and they leave them alone. It's on, you know that word, on your own. Their own is just to get them started and leave them. No, as a responsible leader, you must not just get people started alone. You must care for them. You must know how they are growing. If they refuse to grow, it is left for them. Because we have seen people who no matter what you do, they are not ready to learn. They're not ready to grow. They are just looking for where they will just sit down and relax and think they will get everything done without doing anything. And which I think there is no free food anywhere in the world, no free lunch anywhere. Anything me and you is enjoying, somebody paid for it that we don't know about. So my practical so my call to action tonight is that we must build connection before correction. We must model what we expect. We must set the pace. We must focus on value creation as leaders and team, not just numbers. We must create a culture of support, recognition, and personal growth, which is very, very important. So we are going to say this. What will you do differently starting from today as a leader, as a new person? What will you do differently? Please, when I say leader, every one of us, despite your rank, despite your team members, as far you are on this call, you are a leader. So my call to action for you tonight is: what will you do differently? What will you do differently? What will you do differently? So my challenge to you is that you pick 3 habits this week that you want to build, that you want to see. So I'm going to say this today. I'm going to say, I am a leader of leaders. I multiply value, not just volume. Thank you very much, and thank you for your attention. I don't know if anyone has any question they want to ask, any contribution, any addition. At this point in time, I'm going to hand it over to my Leader Osher. Thank you, Leader Osher. You can have it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Leader Olutunde Temitope. And me, I want to also say I am a leader of leaders. I multiply value, not just volume. Thank you so much, Leader Temitope. That's an amazing, amazing presentation. Every Friday, I will be first to join this Zoom. Every Friday. Come on now. Let's give it up for Leader Temitope in the chat. Come on, please. Let's clap for him. Let's give him emojis in the chat. It's not easy. That's a really, really amazing one. And do we have any question? It's not easy. So please let us give it up. Also, there's something I would also like to talk about. When leaders or members drop their results, We're not even saying you should talk. Just a reaction to appreciate the screenshots that they dropped on the group. Come on. Somebody will drop a result, that they are making profit, and it will just be leaders that will be giving a reaction. We all know that leader George used to say more profits, but let us just drop a reaction. Me, I must make sure that I drop a reaction for those things, please. Or if leaders, just write anything, just show love with reaction. That's all. It will encourage these people. You see somebody drop result, they are making sense. Just give them a reaction. If it's love, to encourage them to do better, encourage them to do more, to keep going. So please, to really help, please let us try to encourage leaders, please. Even when I said we should all drop a reaction, just for 3 people. Okay, 4. Come on, just 4 persons. Trying to appreciate people, please. All these people, we are not. They are not paying. They are not paying all these leaders here. We're not getting paid. Like you said, it's a free service. Do we have anyone that wants to ask any question? And also any leader that wants to add an input, please, you can unmute yourself and speak and ask your question. Our leader in the house, the amazing leader, our guy at the top, Leader George, do you have anything to say? Leader Osas, do we have any question? Please let us ask our questions before we round up. Also, if you have questions, even while the presentation is ongoing, you can always use the chat. You're welcome, Leader George.
Good evening. Thank you. Thank you everyone for attending. Nice presentation to our leader Temitope. Today's topic is about success tips. So for me, my success was I started in a bull season, and as I started trading, I was also posting my results on my status. There was no day I made it a habit of posting every day, whether anybody comment on it or not. I made it a habit that I post in the morning, afternoon, and night. So that was how I was able to grow and be successful in this business. So I believe that if we can follow the success tips of leaders, you will also become a leader, because when we started, I was not a leader. When I started, I was not a leader. So it was when I started doing what leaders were doing, I became a leader, and I started enjoying the benefits leaders are enjoying. So if you want those benefits, you do what leaders are doing. And in the space of 3 to 6 months or 1 year in the bull season, you start enjoying it. So thank you.
Thank you so much, George. Do we have any question to any of our amazing co-hosts? Have any other thing to say before we round up today's amazing section? All right, tomorrow we have our prospect meeting and our prospect class. Please just drag one person along. You know how we do it. Make sure that you come with at least one person, okay? For tomorrow's prospects, not just prospects, because it's combined. Tomorrow we have prospect meeting / user orientation guide. It's very important. That user orientation guide is very, 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 very extremely important. A lot of people make a lot of mistake in their RoyalQ app. You need to know how the app works. You need to know how to navigate the app. So as you're coming, don't forget to actually bring somebody along so that you can all learn together. And also try as much as possible to build your team. It's nice, it's not just about the rewards. It's nice to actually have a team of trader, it's really, really nice. So try as much as possible to build your team, and we'll see us tomorrow. Make sure you all have an amazing, amazing, amazing weekend, but don't enjoy too much so that you won't miss tomorrow's section. Start telling your prospects now to invite them. Also, I think we'll be having another futures class on Sunday, but we'll be reminded tomorrow, okay? In tomorrow's Zoom, I'll remind all of us. Bye-bye. And our mama is our mama in the house giving the group highlights of today's presentation. Such an amazing, amazing, amazing mommy. Thank you so much, ma. See, mom is learning. Mom is in her 60s and she's learning. She's giving back-to-back highlights on the group. She doesn't miss Zoom meetings. So I see no reason why we, the youngies, will be missing meetings. Please, don't let shame be catching us. Bye, everybody, and good night.
Yeah. So a quick one. Please, I beg you, if you have a prospect, that you have shared this opportunity with, but they are about getting started, probably maybe they are still waiting because of some financial restraint or something, you can invite them for tomorrow's section, because tomorrow's section is not just about introduction to cryptocurrency, it's also having a user guide. And I think that user guide is very, very, very powerful. It motivates a lot of people to get started immediately. When they see how the app is, what it can do, and stuff like that, it helps them a lot. So please draw them tomorrow. In the morning, send them a message. In the afternoon, remind them. And in the evening, tell them it's about time. And definitely they're going to come. That's how we build a team. So I know as you do that, you're going to see definite results. So please, let's do it. Let's not just come with somebody. One person, two persons, come with somebody. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, leader. Bye, everybody.
Night,
Good night, all. Good night.
Bye.